engineer, I was very concerned about the future of the United States. I just thought the U.S. is going to heck, and the key to our future is technology derived from science. And so I was a young guy, and I just realized that young people are the future.
I want to play you a clip of your cameo appearance on John Oliver's program back in May. Let's take a look.
That was fun.
Do you have a fun experiment for us?
Here, I've got an experiment for you. Safety glasses on. By the end of this century, if emissions keep rising, the average temperature on Earth could go up another 4 to 8 degrees. What I'm saying is the planet's on fire. There are a lot of things we could do to put it out. Are any of them free? No, of course not. Nothing's free, you idiots. Grow the up. You're not children anymore. I didn't mind explaining photosynthesis to you when you were 12, but you're adults now, and this is an actual crisis. Got it? Safety glasses off.
I think we've all broken Bill Nye.
So, I mean,
I just want to say, that's objectively funny.
It's
Even though I was the guy on the TV, that was pretty funny.
but the point of it is serious.
Heck yes.
Right.
Oh man, I've been talking about climate change. You know, my first kid's book, published in 1993,
Right.
is a reference to the greenhouse effect and how serious this could be. 1993 is getting to be a while ago.
So, I mean, the idea of climate change is complex, but the science is actually pretty simple. So, for the sake of the audience, will you just explain, basically, why is climate change happening?
Climate change is happening because humankind has put in a great deal more carbon dioxide and a great deal more methane and a few other gases than would normally be there without us having invented the steam engine and burning coal for a couple centuries, and gas and oil. And the word fossil is an old Latin word that means buried. So this is fuel that we dug up. So it is ancient sunlight that has been captured chemically in ancient swamps and trees, buried, turned to coal, gas and oil, dug up and burned. So we are burning at a much, much faster rate than it was created. And so we put a lot of these gases in the air that hold in heat. And this, you know, at this level, this is not rocket surgery. People have been talking about this for decades. James Hansen testified in front of Congress in 1988, U.S. Congress, in 1988 about this.
Jim Hansen did testify in 1988. He was testified in front of a Senate panel, and the next day, it was on the cover of the New York Times, which was the first time climate change was actually reported on as a leading story. So let's talk about how climate change is showing up now.
Well, a couple things that have been predicted for a long time are happening. First of all, the world's getting warmer. 2016 was the warmest year, but it looks like 2019 will be the warmest year. But the other thing that's happening now that's everybody's goal in climate science has been to tie extreme weather events like hurricanes, like catastrophic heat events, like extremely cold events, like a lot of extra snow events, tie any of these things to climate change.
Is that correct?
Well, yeah, this has been predicted for years, but now the model is getting sophisticated enough to show or predict that a hurricane like Michael or Dorian is gonna move slowly and stay there a long time and dump a lot of water. And so,
And because the ocean is warmer,
the ocean is warmer, so
the
there's more
storms are
energy.
bigger, and there's more energy, and they have more
When
water.
the ocean's warmer, the molecules are moving faster, they push each other apart faster, and the air is more turbulent, and the storms are bigger. And people have been predicting this for decades, but now people are able to tie this mathematical model to what's actually happening.
So, can we talk about worst case scenarios? The worst case scenarios in terms of what could happen to the Earth in the worst models are of pretty biblical proportions, right? You have migrations of people that could be pushed out of their homelands because of rising temperatures or rising seas, the disappearance of resources, the mass extinction of species.
All true, all big doggone deals.
How do you deal with this notion that for young people, the scenarios can be so daunting that you can turn them off for fear of not knowing how to tackle it?
Real young people. score right now. They're fed up.